Hey folks, Frank Zorrilla here, Zor Capital, September 12th, late night edition of my daily watch list. I've already went through my scans. I have a list of 11 names that I'm going to be watching for tomorrow for entries. Very simply, the way I do it is I do my scans for the most part pre-market. I have a list, I put the alerts on, and then it's just a matter of putting the orders in once the market opens or putting buy stops before the market opens, and then allowing the market to either get me in or keep me out. So in other words, while I do have a list in certain and all these stocks, I do like them technically, or for whatever other reason, I'm looking to buy these things through strength. And what strength means to me under the context of these charts is going to the previous day high. And that's important because there's certain times that, on any given day, you're going to have a list of stocks that's on your watch list. I don't believe in cherry picking because you have no idea which stock is going to break out and which stock is going to be the best performer. Walking into this morning, the stock that I was most excited about was EOLS. That I had a buy stop going through 24.79. I had a buy stop at 24.89. I was most excited about this stock, and luckily it didn't trigger. The high today was roughly 24.60, and it went down 8%. The one stock that looked the worst, technically speaking, textbook wise, was DOCU. DOCU, and it was one of the best performing ones, going through this high, roughly 54.80, buy stop 54.90. It goes up almost 6%. The other one that looked okay, but I mentioned this morning that you had to size it correctly, was BE, and this turned out to be the biggest winner today, up 9%. So the point is that you don't want to cherry pick the list. Just put the orders in and allow the market to either get you in or keep you out. Okay, so here on my list is NTRA. In the short term, I'm a big believer that what works best in the short term is mean reversion and momentum. Okay, NTRA, down roughly 6 days in a row, printed inside day on very low volume. I'm looking to put a buy stop in the stock at 25.39 with a stop right over here at 24.40. FNJN was on the list today, going through this high, which it did not happen. I like the stock going through the 416, buy stop 425. And the stop right over here at 390. DDD, another stock had a big move right over here. I believe due to earnings, had a big move. Everyone was excited about the stock right over here. It's been going down, digesting this move. I like the stock going through 1857, buy stop 1860, stop right over here at 1810. VKTX. I own the stock. I bought some here and some here, anticipating a bounce. I'm looking to go, full size as once it starts to show some strength. Here, 1133, I'll put a buy stop at 1143 with a stop at 1070. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, momentum and mean reversion works best here when it comes to short-term trading. And the biotech sector has not been doing well. And what's been happening very simply is that you don't want to get excited when you have an ETF that makes a major move like this, and you don't want to get excited when it's already up 5 days in a row, because what typically happens is it just mean reverts, like it did here, it did here, it did right over here, it did right over here. You want to get excited and start looking for ideas. Once they pull back and they're down multiple days in a row, like right over here, right over here, right over here, and possibly right over here. So VKTX, a biotech name. I like the stock going through 1133. IMMU, another biotech name, down 3 days in a row. I like the stock going through 2480. In these type of situations, there's a very high probability that I'll cheat and I'll buy some before it gets to 2480, and then I'll just double up or triple up once it breaks the previous day high. ZGNX, another biotech, had a big move here. Some news announcement about their studies. It went up, did a secondary offering. Stock is turning the tide here. Found the floor at 45. Printed an inside day here, I believe. I like the stock going through 49.25 with a stop at 47.35. VRTX, another biotech name. Looking for, these are all mean reversion trades for the most part. It's down, 3, 6, 8 days in a row, which is a lot, but it's technically speaking, the stock has done nothing wrong. So I like the stock going through today's high, which is 179.98. So in a trade like this, I'm putting a buy stop at 180.08 with a stop right over here at the low of the day, call it 177. Dish is something we got involved today. I'm looking, in a very small level. I'm looking to buy more if it goes through today's high, which is 35.39. AMRX. Big move here on the back of some news in regards to they signed a 15-year deal for some type of generic drug. Had a big move, trading sideways. I like the stock going through 23.66, buy stop 23.76, stop here at $23 a share. ZS, bought the stock right over here. Had a nice move, sold it. It's back down 3 days in a row. Today you had the lockup period. So people were concerned, but the stock looks okay here. And I like the stock going through 43.37. Buy stop 43.47. Stop at the low of the day. Again, you have to size these things accordingly. Some smaller, some larger. I tend to go in, and then I try to quickly, if it starts moving in my direction, to add immediately. And then sometimes what I tend to do is just go all in one single print. Avalar printed an inside day. I like the stock going through 41.74. Stop right over here at 39.80. And that's about it. So I have 11 names. So all I know, maybe one triggers tomorrow, maybe all 11 trigger tomorrow, maybe none trigger tomorrow. But the point is that you have your list, you put the alerts in, and then you allow the market to either take you in or keep you out. And like I said previously, you just have no idea which stock is going to be the big mover, which stock is going to break out. So don't cherry pick them. Just put the orders in. You might, play around with the size a little bit, but don't cherry pick your trades, because again, like I said this morning, BE was a stock that I bought the stock at 29.69, because I had the order in, and then at 11 and change or whatever time, it just broke out of the blue. Same thing with DocU, which I did not buy, but here's a stock that similar to ZS. Sometimes, the lockup period, people were concerned, and the stock today goes and breaks out. So trade them well and be well.